Hey there friend, come gather near. Paula's crafty corner's here. Diamond dots and yarn so bright. Crafts and walks in Irish light. By the loud where breezes sing, latch hooks dance and new crafts spring. Every bead and loop's a smile. Stay and craft with me a while. Welcome to Paula's Crafty Corner, where the lake winds laugh and wander.
Hey guys, it's Paula and Rocco, wanting to bite fingers as usual. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome, and if you're returning, as always, welcome back. He's a wee bit hyper now because we were out there for the afternoon. Come on now, I don't want to see your bottom on camera. There. I'm going to have to pause and put you down because you're getting a bit hyper. Right. I have the rest of my Temu haul for you, so I'm going to pause, put him down, and I'll be back. Right guys, I'm back. I put him outside there. If you hear any squeaking, it's him. He's got his wee squeaky raspberry out there. Now I wanted to show you the state that this bag came in. It was ripped there, here, and all along here. And it wasn't Rocco that did it this time. But it was all ripped. But lucky enough, everything was in the bag, luckily. So, we'll do this first. I have everything sitting everywhere here, because there's quite a lot of beads there to get through. Now, I know everyone is not into the beads, so if you don't want to watch, that's fine. You can move to the next one. So, let's get into it, because there's quite a lot here. So this is just a wooden beadboard. It has the 6-inch, 7-inch and 8 inches for, you know, making the bracelets, and these are all the necklace lengths, so I thought that would be handy just to check the sizes. And then down at the bottom you get 1 till 8.5 there if you need to make a man's bracelet, so here. But I just thought that would be that would come in handy, and it's actually, you know, it seems to be good enough wood. It's all smooth, you know, there's no sharp edges or anything in it. So that's my beadboard. I'll just set that on the floor for the time being, get a bit of room. And then the next thing I got is one of these storage boxes to put some of the beads in. Put that in the bin. So now you could use these for diamond painting as well, you know, for storing. Say you had a large number of like black drills or whatever, you could use those for that as well. But I just thought they would come in handy for storing some of my some of the beads. And there's it's good enough clasp on them. Yep. How many is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. So there's 30 in it. So I just thought that would come in very handy to put my beads in. So that's that one. The next one, this all came as a set. These are like crimped beads, and because I give the majority of my bead supplies away, I don't have quite a lot for making. It's come in another bag. I'm making bracelets and necklaces with clasps and that. So we get, these are our crimp pliers. You can take it out. These are really, I use these all the time for clamping my crimp beads together. They're actually quite good. You put the, well, I'll show you with one of these in a wee second. You get the wire for making. I use this to make my bracelets and my necklaces. Now, it doesn't say offhand what size this is. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen, but these are what I'll be using to make my bracelets and necklaces with. And these are all, you get the gold and the silver. You get, what are those? Let's see. Try to open this. Oh, it comes like in cellophane wrap. If I can get it off. Let's just see. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm tired. We were out. It's Saturday filming this. It's after 5, I think. We were out this afternoon for our nephew's 18th, just at a local restaurant. It's all Swain Sisters fella. So we were all out there this afternoon. His mum and his sister and Tyler, who's 18, and his wee sister Bella, and then Wayne's other stepsister and her fiance and 2 kids, and his mum. So it was lovely to see them all, spend time with them, and we had a big feed, and God, talk about being tired afterwards. Now this is I can't even get this open. Nope. These are your clasps. Just your ordinary clasps, which will be going, look, that's stuck to me on. It'll be going, I'll be attaching that with a jump ring and a crimp onto this for necklaces and earrings. So there's those, and then you get the little wire guardians. Now you can use these as well. Some people do and some people don't. So what you do with these, you can see like it's in a little, there's a hole at each end. So what you do is you put one, if I can do it, goes in like that. Sorry, I'm out of. So then you just pull it through and you go down through the other end here and just pull along the top there, as you can see there. You see that? And then I would usually put a crimp bead right up to the top there and crimp it, and then you can attach your clasp to this with a jump ring. So that's the way I usually do mine, just for a bit of, look, that's all going to come unraveled now because I took it out of there. Let's see, that's it. Go back around here. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs. There's a wee join here where you just slot it in there, stops it unraveling for you. So there's those, and then the crimp beads are these little, oh, sticking in my fingers. These little tiny, they're like tubes, which you put on the end, and you use these. You use the first one to crimp it closed, and then use the other one, which will curve it in a bit for you. But I will show you when I'm going to make the bracelets and the earrings. So that's, I'm all roasting. So then we have jump rings, and then we have these things here. Those are stuck together here, if I can get one off. These are what's known as crimp covers. You can hide that crimp bead. You put this round it. Say the crimp bead's on there. You just put that round it like that, and you clamp that closed with your pliers just till it's shut, and then you'll not see the crimp bead in it. They're called crimp covers. That's what those are for. And then you can also hide your crimp bead in these as well. It has a hole down, I don't know why I'm too close, I'm a hole down the middle there. So you would thread that on first. You know, that goes through, and then you put the what do you call it? The crimp bead. You hide it in there, and then you just clamp that closed like that. And then you can put your jump ring through the top. So these come all in gold and the silver, so there's a right lot there in that. So that's a good little starter kit. So I'll just put that. I don't need that one. Maybe say the next time I let Rocco in here, he'll be going into the bin to take all them papers out. Just put these all back in here so I don't lose them. Oh, and it comes with a pair of just the wee angle tweezers. Now they're not sharp, they're just for beading. So, but I do like these. These are quite good. I came across my tools that I thought I had given away, but I didn't. But these are years old. All these ones. Comes in the nice little case. Oh, I'm stuck here somewhere. See, I have a case full here. These are the ones that I have. You know, these are just, well, they're a wee bit bigger, but I have had those for maybe 12 years or more, so those are a good wee set there. And then I have my round nose pliers, which are these ones. You then have your chain nose pliers. I have my 2 sets of clippers there. There's more. There's a wee ruler, goes up to 6 inches. More tweezers, and this is just wee clippers as well for the wire. But that's actually going to be a good, I'll just leave that in there. It's going to be good for the jewellery. So that's that. I then got some stainless steel just set of jump rings. These are wrapped as well, are they? They are. No, I'll just keep them in it because you can see all the different. You have the teeny tiny ones, and then just goes up size right up to the big ones. So that's the jump rings. This is more of that wire, but this one is a bigger one. Oops, this is all coming unravelled. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me, they haven't wrapped that around very well. Oh, goodness. Here's me. Look, if I let go, that's all gonna go. I'm just gonna have to let it go. Why didn't I have it in the first place? Oops. Now that's going to take me a while to put that right in, but I'll just get but this one is a lot thicker. Can you see the thin? Now I'll just show you. Oh, that one was near going to come unraveled there. Now you can see the difference there. Look how thin this one is compared to that one. So this one, now I have made bracelets with this thin a wire, and they've been dead on, but I just thought I would go for the bigger size as well. I'm just going to start that in there, and then I will, let's see, I don't want this turned into a big long video. But I don't know why they couldn't have done that in the first place, unless it just come out when it was on its travels. I hope you're all having a good Saturday, guys. As I said, well, see, I'm tired. Wayne's actually down there, laying up on his recliner chair down there, having a doze. After a big meal, I said I'd just come up and do the rest of my video. There. Oh, no, there's more to go. I thought that was the end there. You know, after you get a big meal and you're just like, ugh, you'd lay down. Poor Rocco was left on his own for a few hours, but he's alright in the house on his own. He would lay down unless he hears something. Well, then he'd be up barking. There we go. We actually have a wee camera that's down in the hall where it's an app, and we can go on to it when we're out and see what it points down the hall into the living room. And you know, you can see the stairs. You can move the actual camera about, so we can hear if he's barking or whining or whatever. But he was fine when we were out there. Right. That one goes in there. Right, let's get into some of these. We'll start with the spacer beads and things first. So I got these spacer ones in the gold and the silver. You can see there's little flower beads, there's hearts, there's rounds. These are just to put in between the beads, just as little spacers. Doesn't say how many's in this, does it? No, does it say on this one? No, it doesn't, but you can see they're just lovely, just in between some of the beads. The hearts, there's a little design on them there. And there's rounds, plain rounds there as well. So I just thought that would be nice in between. And then I got a few more of these Diamante spacer beads. These are these 7mm, I think. No, these are 8. 300 pieces. And then I got these are 6 as far as I know. And there's 100 in this. You can see the different, I got those for the bigger beads, like the 8mm, 10mm, and then for the smaller ones, for the size 6, for those. And then I got, these are little heart spacers. Now there's a hole at each side there, so all you do is you put your wire down in through one part first, and through the bottom part you put your bead on and then thread it through the bottom. Now I think I have a photo I'll put up with making these. I don't think I have any made up in my wee. Sorry, let me just check. I don't think I have any made up of those. No, I'll put the photo up on the screen there for you. Oh, sorry guys. I'm shaking you. Hit the table. But they're lovely in bracelets and necklaces, a few of those. So I got them. And then these are all glass beads. These are more of those Shambhala beads. I got these in the red. You know, these, they are 8mm. I just love these shiny ones. Now they're all pack of red. Does it say how many was in? 30 pieces in the red. I just love those sparkly ones. These are just plain, these are crystals. Doesn't say there much is in them now. Does it know? I'm gonna have to cut this to get in there. Well, I'm not gonna cut it because they'll go everywhere. They're just plain silver rounds. Well, there's like an A-B type because there's different, when the light hits them there's different colours coming off them there. So that's the glass ones, and then I got glass crystal cubes, if I can get them out. I just thought those were, I wonder if I got a wee, hold on, if I have a wee tray. Oh, there's a feel like I come. If I put them in the tray, you can see them there. And there. I just thought those were lovely. Those are plain silver, but they're cubes. I just thought they were lovely. And when they catch the light there, you can see like there's like a purple and blue, pink when I'm looking down at them there. And that's those. I just thought those were lovely. Although I was expecting more of them, but those are 4mm and there's 45 pieces. I actually thought there was more than that, but they'll still do. These ones are 8mm. They're just different colours. I just thought those colours were lovely. I mean, that alone restrung will make a lovely bracelet. And you could make like a necklace maybe just with, say there, you know, you could make it just like that to match. But oops, I just thought those were lovely with the colours in them, especially for the summer. Quite like those. There should be rainbow ones here somewhere. Crystal beads. Let's see where. Maybe they're in this, sorry. Nope, they are yet. Now these are 4mm, aren't they? Doesn't say, but I just thought these, I mean, how lovely is those rainbow ones? You have the pinks and purples into the blues, the greens, and the yellows, and back again. I just thought those were lovely. I mean, that will be a lovely bracelet too. Rainbow bracelet and matching necklace. So I just thought those were nice. Do you know what? I think I'll just put all these strands in here. I'll take that, get rid of some of the bags. I'll put those in there too. And those ones, those are all crystals. So that's those, and then we have these ones. Tangerine yellow, 30 pieces. These are square beads, but I just thought those were lovely. You have the three different, the yellows, the orange and the red. They're all different ones. They're called tangerine yellow. So I just thought they were different with the square ones. And then I got the blue ones. 30 pieces of these as well. So I just thought they were lovely as well. You know me and my blue. So I thought they were lovely. Just for the squares, even as earrings, they would be nice. Earrings and a wee bracelet to match. I have to say I did enjoy making those stretchy bracelets the other night, if you've seen the video. I actually wore them out today. It's a stacker set I made. If you didn't see the beading video, those, it's a stacker set, so that one goes on, the coloured one, and then the plain one with the AB spacers in the middle, and then we have the one with the heart. Those are really super shiny. See when the sun and the, do you hear him? The light hits them. Really, really sparkly. So that's, I'll just keep them on. So alright, Rock, I'll be out in a minute. So these are red flower beads, 20 pieces. They're just a lovely red crystal bead with the coating. You see the flower coating on it. But I just thought those were lovely. The flowers on it. So there's 20 pieces of those. These I got in black and white. Let's say black beads, 156 pieces, 8mm. These are just glass beads as well. We have the black in them. We have the black. There's like, if I hold it up, you can see there's blue there. Turn it round, there's greens, and there's purples as well as the black in them. I just thought those were something a bit different. You can see the greens and the purples and the black in those. And then I got them in the white. There's like a Aurora Borealis coating on these. See, you can't really see the white on the white. Whoops, 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 whoops. Where did that go? Where did that go? Because he's labelled, see, there's it there. He's labelled to eat that. Oh. So, they're just plain white, and then you have the AB coating around them. But they're just glass beads as well. So those ones, I think there was 100, yeah, 156 pieces in those. That's those. And then we have these ones, which are the same many as in these ones. Nope, it doesn't. These are more glass crystal cubes. I just thought that was lovely in the browns and the bronzes. I just thought those were lovely. Would make a nice set. And then you get little there's little like, well, they look like crimp, they're spacer beads, but they look like crimp tubes in between. I mean, you could just restrand that as it is. Would be lovely on a bracelet and a necklace. So that's that one. So I'm just going to put that one in with these ones. And then only two more to go. These are aquamarine beads. So we get there's quite a lot there on that strand. These are 8mm. So you just put them on there. I just thought those were lovely, the aquamarine. I always like those gemstones. And look at that there, the darker blues and the lighter ones. I really like those. I'll be making myself I think a set. And you can see there's like, they're like purple nearly, blues and purples in them there, right down. I just thought those were lovely. They're one of my favourite gemstone beads, the aquamarine. I mean, that there would make just as a focal point here for a necklace, that one there, and then you could have the bracelet to match. So that's those ones. And then we have the labradorite is another favorite of mine. If I can, how do I get into this? Is there tape around this? There is. Oh goodness me, where's the end of the tape? It doesn't want to come off. Oh, I'm roasting. It was actually quite, when I was going down to my dad's this morning, I had to put a jacket on. It was actually quite cool. There was a cool wind blowing. But by mid-afternoon there, it started to warm up a little bit. It's quite warm now. These are, I think they were 4mm labradorite. It's another one of my favourite beads. These are really super shiny, these ones. So they'll go into my gemstone bead collection. So that's those. So that's everything that I have for you today, guys, in my bead collection. Because I had given so much of my stash away, I just wanted to get more. That's not even in right, but no matter. I just wanted to get some supplies and the crimps and all to make. I'm going to attempt, now that I've made the stretchy ones, I've got myself, I'll take them off because my wrist is getting a bit sore. Now that I've got making the stretchy ones, the next video will be making the ones with the clasps, the gemstone beads. I always use clasps for those rather than the stretchy ones. I just think with the gemstone bead, it's nicer with the clasps. You can even put a charm on it there, but I just love that. That's just me, those blues. So that is everything, all my spacer beads, and I'm all set. I have the tools to start with. I have my wire. I have the box to put them all in here, and I'm ready to go. So as I say, that'll be my next video. Will be making a bracelet with a clasp, if I can remember to do it. I'll probably make a few mistakes, but at least we'll try. So guys, if you could give me a thumbs up on your way out, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Now I'm going to put, it was Lynn from, what is it, Beading with Creative Chaos, I think, that got me back into the beading again, because she's been making all these lovely bracelets, and she started making these lovely beaded flowers that you put in pots, and she's going to be making sun catchers and things, and seeing her make them, and Teresa as well from I Love Crafting, she's been making bracelets and purse and bag charms, and it just made me miss it so much. So I'll link their two channels down below, and if you're interested, go over and give them a like and subscribe and tell them I sent you over. They're two great channels. So guys, I will leave it at that, and whatever you're up to for the rest of your weekend, enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Right guys, just a little insert into the end. I put some of my beads into the box, and I have just 2 more to fill up. You can see those shiny umbrella beads there, and the crystal beads. Those down this side, they're all crystal beads. Right down there, those aren't crystal, they're just glass beads, those white and black. You have the flower beads, and then just more glass beads. I have 2 free there, and then I have all the Shambhala ones there, crystal clay beads. So I need to get myself another one of these, or two, to put all these in. These are all my gemstone beads. I had nowhere else to put them, so I just put them in one of these pouches. Now this here is a ton weight. I'm going to go to lift this up. But that's all my gemstone beads. There's the new ones I got there. There's everything in. There's aquamarine, there's Ethiopian opal, there's clear quartz, there's labradorite, there's hematite, moonstone, opalite, everything. There's strawberry quartz, carnelian, there's Swarovski pearls there. So I need to get another couple of boxes like this to put those all in. So it came in handy, that, for beads, and then I can set them up on the shelf like that, and then I'll be able to see what I have and what colours. So that's my first bead box. And there's Rocco down on the floor. Rocco, have you got something there you shouldn't have had? You gonna say hello? Rocco, what are you doing? Is there something? Rocco, here. What are you doing? Are you just chewing your paw? Is that what it is? Yeah. You boy. Hey, you boy. Oh, I have to show you. He's put a hole in my slipper boots. Look, here, there, and these were new ones. He destroyed the other ones when he was a pup, and now he's destroying these ones. Hey, Rocco. Here. What are you doing? What have you got? Oh, you're chewing your foot. Is that what it is? Or what have you got? No, you've got a piece of paper. Whatever that is, he's chewing. I'll give you a last wee look at these beads, guys, and then I'll let you go. So you all take care. I'll see you in the next one.
Subscribe, like and share. Come back again to Paula's Crafty Corners home, where my home is always open. Crafts and wonder, love is shown. Thanks for visiting.